Alright guys, so I promised someone that I would make a tutorial on this. It was a lot easier just to video it and to show you how to put a watermark on a picture. There's two ways you can do it. The first way, you can simply copy paste a .png file of your watermark on top of the picture onto another layer, or you can make a brush. So for the purposes of the first part, I'm just going to show you how to copy and paste. Let me pull up my logo. See, I've got all my different types of logos. I got my brushes, I have my JPEGs, my PSD for editing layers, but I want the PNG. I want the white, I want the transparent, not white background. Essentially, I want the clear background. Okay, so this is the picture. I've got the beautiful Graciela. I want to watermark this, or put my logo, kind of a tag to give myself some branding, so people know that I took this picture. So I've got her picture open and my logo open. You can see that I have the transparent layer in the back. I'm going to go to Edit, Image. One of them, I know I select all. I normally do shortcuts, so I was going to try to show you guys. Select all. There we go. I normally just use Command A. So select all, then you go to Edit and Copy, or Command C on a Mac, Control C on a Windows. And then I'm going to paste it into my picture. You can see that's not very big. And in fact, these colors really don't work with this picture. Let me pull it up in here. Let's pull it on. Yeah, we'll just leave it here for now. You can see my gray is kind of blended, but no big deal. So I'm going to show you how to make a brush so you can change the colors. But so I've copied and pasted. Down here in the right-hand corner, I've got my layers palette. You can see that I have a new layer. I can rename it if I want. Really no big deal. I'll call it logo. I have my logo here. I want to resize it, so I'm going to go and get the double arrow up in the corner. In order for your logo to be the same size up or down on all sides, the trick is to hold down Shift, and move it. And then I press Enter, and it moves it. Now I want to show you something that if I don't hold Shift, look what can happen. Well, no, it's not what I want. So let me edit, undo. Say I want to bring it back down, hold Shift, and bring it back down, press Enter, and save my picture as a JPEG, and I'm good to go. That's if you don't process and save for web and sharpen and so forth. Alright, I'm going to delete this layer off. You can see back down here in my layers palette, I'm back to just the background with Graciela. I want to create a brush. So let's make a new canvas. New. For a brush in Photoshop CS5, it cannot be larger than 2000. So we've got 2000 on each side. I am going to copy and paste my logo in. Let's use our little shift trick. Let's make this as big as we can, because we never know how big we want our brush to get. And so if you save it the biggest size, then it'll look great on the biggest size. And if it goes smaller, then you're still good. Alright, so we've got it here. We are going to go up to Edit. Now that you've got your logo on a transparent canvas, we're going to go to Edit, go down to Define Brush Preset. It's going to pop up this box, and you can name it whatever you want. My graphic designer already created all these brushes for me, so I'm just going to put tutorial brush. That way so I know what it looks like when I go back in. Press OK. Alright, well now I want to add my brush. Go back to Graciela's picture, but where do I go? We want to go over here to the brush tool, and then we want to select the shape and the size and hardness. We've got all the stock ones that come with it at the top. We scroll all the way down. I've got a lot of custom ones in here. And the last one that I've made would be this one. You can see where my size is. Let's pull over here. Look next to Graciela. We've got Rachel Branke. Let's click it. And there we go. The color that determines what color is going to be over here is going to be the forefront color on your right-hand side. Look on the right-hand side of the screen. So I can change it. Let's say I want to do red. I can do red. See? Any of them. Now, one thing I do suggest, and I didn't do in my example, and I probably should have, what if now, like, look at my black, it's not dark enough, or I wanted to make the red more see-through. Well, you want to duplicate a layer. I didn't do that initially, and I always do when I should have. So let's come down to the right-hand corner. I'm going to just tap my brush on there again. You see there's my brush. Okay, now but I wanted a little bit more opacity. So we're going to go down to the right-hand corner to the layers, and let's pull down the opacity. See? Ignore the ones in the top left-hand corner. And there we go. That's it. Save as JPEG, and you're done.